Welcome to this explainer. We're diving straight into some massive breaking reports today. A major U.S. ceasefire proposal has just been rejected by Iran. Things are moving incredibly fast right now, so we're going to cut through all the noise and look exactly at what is unfolding on the ground.
We are looking at a region that is completely on edge. And to understand why this crucial diplomatic bridge just collapsed, we really need to focus on the central disputes blocking peace. In diplomacy, it's rarely just a simple no. It's almost always about specific, hardline conditions that one party absolutely cannot accept.
All right, let's take a quick look at our roadmap. Today we'll cover 1. The rejected ceasefire, 2. Control of the Strait, 3. 2 weeks of escalation, 4. The toll of conflict, and finally, 5. What happens next?
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the rejected ceasefire, and diplomacy via Baghdad.
So the pathway for this proposal actually went right through Iraqi Prime Minister Ali al-Zaidi. After meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House, he traveled straight to Tehran carrying the ceasefire offer. But the result? A very stark rejection. Iranian officials described this as literally the only proposal offered to them, and they turned it down flat.
Now, it's worth noting this was al-Zaidi's first official visit to Iran since he took office back in May. And he didn't just drop off a message. He brought a whole high-level ministerial delegation with him. He held direct, face-to-face talks with the absolute top of Iranian leadership. We're talking President Masoud Pezeshkian, Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, and Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. They discussed everything from the implementation of previous agreements to trade, energy, and broader regional stability. But, despite all these extensive, high-level meetings, the ceasefire proposal itself was dead on arrival.
Which brings us to the big question of why. Section 2, Control of the Strait, the sticking point. The single, highly specific issue blocking peace right now is the Strait of Hormuz. We're talking about one of the most critical maritime choke points on the entire planet. The current confrontation is heavily disrupting shipping through this exact strait. And honestly, this matters to all of us, no matter where you live, because any blockage here directly threatens global energy supplies, it spikes massive international market volatility, and even forces airspace closures. It's a massive domino effect.
In fact, according to reports citing Iranian and Iraqi officials, Tehran rejected the ceasefire for one very specific reason. It completely failed to resolve who actually exercises control over the Strait of Hormuz. So this rejection wasn't about the broader regional security architecture. It was laser-focused on this one vital waterway. Basically, without an agreement on the strait, the Iranians just walked away from the table.
To understand the real urgency of that rejection, we have to look at the recent rhythm of this conflict. Section 3. 2 weeks of escalation, and how we got here.
Tracing the timeline shows just how fast things have deteriorated. Back on July 8th, President Trump announced that the ceasefire outlined in a previous U.S.-Iran Memorandum of Understanding was no longer in effect. That triggered an immediate diplomatic scramble, which led to that mid-July proposal delivered by the Iraqi Prime Minister we were just talking about. But while diplomacy was happening behind closed doors, military action was exploding outside of them. Fast forward to today, and U.S. Central Command has announced a 13th consecutive night of strikes against Iranian targets.
The sheer scale of this military back and forth over the last 2 weeks is frankly staggering. Both sides have been exchanging heavy fire. Washington has been actively targeting sites inside Iran, and in response, Tehran states it's been striking U.S. military facilities and equipment across multiple countries in the region. It's a classic, dangerous tit-for-tat escalation loop, and the geographical footprint is expanding every single day.
But we can't look at geopolitical strategy without looking at the reality on the ground. Section 4, the toll of conflict, the human cost.
According to official statements from Iranian authorities, as of Wednesday, 53 people have been killed as a direct result of the ongoing U.S. strikes.
Furthermore, they report that 592 individuals have been injured. When we look at these numbers, they really highlight the severe, immediate human impact of a rapidly escalating conflict. These aren't just statistics. They represent the true intensity of a situation that has been raging continuously for nearly 2 weeks now.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 5. What happens next? The threat of expansion. With peace talks entirely stalled by the dispute over the Strait of Hormuz and casualties steadily mounting on the ground, we have to ask what happens if the situation deteriorates even further.
Iranian officials are now issuing some very dire warnings. They've stated outright that they are preparing for the possibility of a wider conflict. Specifically, if the U.S. follows through on threats to strike the capital, Tehran, or hits additional critical infrastructure, Iran says it is fully prepared to expand the war regionally. So what does that actually look like? Well, according to the reports, it would include targeting Tel Aviv, and, maybe even more critically for global trade, it would involve asking Yemen's Houthi group to close another absolutely vital waterway, the Bab al-Mandab Strait. If that happens, we aren't just talking about one blocked choke point anymore. We are talking about the potential paralysis of multiple vital arteries for the entire global economy.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final thought to consider. With ceasefire talks completely failing over maritime control, the toll rising, and explicit threats of the conflict spilling into other regions and choking off totally different waterways, can this massive disruption to global energy markets and international shipping actually be contained? Or are we standing right on the precipice of a much broader global economic crisis? Thank you so much for joining me to break down these reports, and as always, keep asking questions.